I'm Luna Park, and this is about the day my sister learned she picked the wrong enemy. Growing up, Victoria was the star, Harvard-bound lawyer. I was the afterthought with the math obsession. When she needed help with her cases, suddenly I mattered. When guests came over, I disappeared again. But here's what she never knew. Every night she was out partying, I was building an empire in my tiny apartment. Every insult she threw at me became fuel for my ambition. Every time they called me worthless, I added another zero to my secret accounts. The morning everything changed. Victoria was facing financial ruin, disbarred, broke, desperate. My phone buzzed. Luna, I need money, family emergency. I'd been waiting for this call my entire life. I flew home not as their victim, but as their judge. I walked into that mansion with conditions that would make their heads spin. But the most shocking part wasn't my demands. It was what I revealed about Victoria's perfect career. See, I'd been tracking her cases for years. I knew about the bribes, the falsified documents, the clients she'd betrayed. I had evidence that could send her to prison, but instead of destroying her, I offered her something else, a choice that would change everything. Want to know what that choice was? And how it led to the most dramatic family confrontation you've ever heard? The psychological warfare that followed will leave you stunned. Click the link for the explosive finale. The choice was simple: prison or partnership. I offered Victoria a deal. I would destroy the evidence of her crimes, but she would work for me. Not with me. For me. She would become my employee, using her legal knowledge to build my empire. Every case she won would be under my company. Every connection she made would serve my interests. But here's the twisted part. I made her good at it, better than she'd ever been before, because now she was fighting for survival instead of ego. Within 6 months, Victoria had helped me acquire 3 of our competitors. She'd negotiated deals that tripled my portfolio value. She was finally living up to her potential, but as my subordinate, the family dinners changed too. Instead of celebrating Victoria's achievements, they were celebrating mine. She had to sit there and watch me receive the praise she'd once hoarded. Justice isn't always about destruction. Sometimes it's about reconstruction.